How's it going, all my awesome peeps? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to react to a channel called Death Battle. Episode is called Hulk vs. Godzilla Death Battle. This one's going to be a tricky one because they're both amazing. Hulk is awesome because, you know, he's the Hulk and he's freaking powerful as shit. But then you got Godzilla, and it's Godzilla. I mean, come on, it's Godzilla. Godzilla, you know, the most powerful monster like ever. So if I really have to choose, I hate to say it, I'm going with Godzilla. Even though he's probably gonna get his ass kicked by Hulk, I just have this feeling. But you know what? I gotta go with Godzilla. Godzilla has been the shit for many years, and he is awesome. I mean, there's so many different forms of Godzilla, you know? Like, I don't really have like a favorite Godzilla. I mean, Space Godzilla is the shit. I mean, Space Godzilla is pretty cool, but I would probably say if I do have to choose like a favorite Godzilla, I do like how Godzilla looks in Godzilla -1, like the newest Godzilla. He looks badass. He really does. But if you have to like really go back, I know a lot of people like the Godzilla from 1984. He is a pretty badass Godzilla too. So I gotta admit, I would say Godzilla 1984. And then the new Godzilla -1. All right, I said it. I would take those two. But for me, Godzilla all the way, baby. I'm going with Godzilla. Are you all ready? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate it so much. And let's get straight to the video. Damn! I mean, it's Godzilla, come on!
Godzilla. Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters.
Look at that shit.
My boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Come on, Godzilla! Bill?
What is
Bixby?
the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
Both!
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went up, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day,
of course,
Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed-off giant
Hell
who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men,
I didn't know it was
the
that
Hulk
tall.
emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fix-It, the original Grey Hulk.
Oh,
He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that
that's
drip.
awesome.
The Devil Hulk is
That
a
is
violent,
creepy as shit.
overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
I mean, it's
Except
Hulk.
for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament,
I know, there's like
the Hulk's
so many
power
Hulks.
and fury surges, mixing
Forget
Savage's
about the Red
rising
Hulk,
strength
too.
with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shift all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in...
Oh, I forgot there was a Red She-Hulk. God, where the hell have I been? I know there was a Red Hulk. I forgot there was a Red She-Hulk too. God dang, I need to catch up.
Chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. By himself.
Of course.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled, because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he
Always.
held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore his universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and
I did not know that.
people's minds? Oh,
I did not know that either.
He can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Comics,
Hulk can
right?
break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right.
Of course.
Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom.
Of course.
Can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all. The dark side of the one above all.
That's right. What? God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk?
That's crazy.
An uncontrollable...
You know, I'm sorry, I haven't really read like any of the comics, so I do apologize. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know God had his own Hulk. Now that is pretty damn freaking awesome.
Monster, a prison for a tortured soul, a super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
Hulk is pretty badass. But I'm sorry, it's Godzilla's the shit too. You know, it's Godzilla, man. Come on.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
The googly eyes. The roar is the best.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around. Not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall,
woo, baby!
Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be
doesn't even
gnats.
care.
And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power.
Yeah, that one's badass.
Spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku?
There's also a number of era-exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000
that's the anime
years,
I watched.
could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can bow with the best of them. After Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so hard
Space Godzilla's
blew
shit.
up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M. Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow up his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms.
You know what? I was never a fan of Shin Godzilla. I don't know what it is, but that, like, adaptation of Godzilla, I just never cared for it. Like, I don't know if any of you are a fan. Let me know if you're a fan of Shin Godzilla, but I've I've never been a fan of Shin Godzilla, so I do apologize. Not my favorite.
He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the oxygen destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan?
It's always Japan,
Couldn't he pick on
sadly.
some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is
It just
intrinsically
isn't the
linked
same.
with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the
Sad.
threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in
God
Godzilla's
dang.
perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid,
Yes, he
and
can.
sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh, God, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla
there.
cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype,
Always
a
a dimension.
transtemporal
Always.
conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to
Dust.
terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist.
Oh, goddamn.
This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a
Ultima.
demonic Oni, Ultima
God.
is vicious.
Oh
Just
my
walking
God.
through Tokyo started 1,000
God
earthquakes around
dang.
Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and
Wow.
growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way
Kinda.
from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This
My head is, like,
shadow,
just blown.
this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy
Goddamn.
every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima,
creepy as
this
shit.
entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
Yes.
That's
So
not to say
effing
such
creepy.
an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried
Right?
to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into
Whatever
its
they
final
just
form,
said.
cutting out the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing
Damn.
remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
King of monsters. You forgot that.
Look at the skulls, gaze into their eyes. Now you
Wow.
are completely hypnotized. You've fallen into my evil trap. I
Yes.
order you right now, go to
Okay.
deathbattle.gg.
Wiz, it didn't work. They're still here.
What? No, Boomstick, this is terrible. How can I get them to go to the Death Battle website?
Just tell them about all the cool Death Battle stuff they'll find, like a bunch of
Ooh.
exclusive merch, every episode
Beautiful.
ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. So how about it, guys? Go to
Goodies.
www.deathbattle.gg.
All right, you heard them. Don't make a liar out of Boomstick. Go to deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are
let's see
set.
this.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
Come on. Let's go, Godzilla! Come on! Let's go! Goddamn!
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Oh, here comes Hulk. Turn around, Godzilla. Smack him with your tail! Damn. Oh. Oh! Ow, that probably hurt his foot. It's like a tack. Oh damn. Oh shit. Oh! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No! Hulk stays!
Uh-oh. He's regenerating. Just pissed him off. Gonna have like his freaking beam come out of his mouth. Yeah. Oh damn.
Think you're strong? I scar the world!
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, dude, my god! Oh! Is he on his face? Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, no. Uh-oh. It pushed him right off. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. God dang. Woo! Whoa! Can't see anything. Oh. Oh, damn.
Stupid lizard.
Oh! Are you sure about that? Oh. Oh, the red door. Oh, he's gonna come back.
I think I understand.
Oh, shit! Oh!
Days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has
God.
grown in size, but we believe we are...
Oh my god! Yeah, why? Why would you fly a helicopter around that shit?
Well,
Come on, people!
Smash. A million, trillion to one and rising. That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive.
Oh, damn.
Like gamma. 1,000
Back again.
times. A million. A trillion.
Jeez.
I just need one.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
Wow.
Okay, run this by me. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down
It's
into
complicated,
3 categories.
yeah.
First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction-level events, tag beyond light-speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their power factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's Cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach to a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The green door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe, and he could continue the fight.
I said red door earlier, like green door.
Infinite multiverse.
My bad.
There was only one way
this shit is just like,
and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man
my poor Godzilla
was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Next time on Death Battle.
My poor Godzilla. Nice. Ooh, that would be a good battle right there.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.